Hello, parents! So your kids took their very first spelling test today, and they did a great job. Wanted to give you a few tips and a few things to notice as your child is coming home. First thing is you should get your spelling test every first day of the week. This week it was Monday. If for some reason they do not get it, please be sure and let me know. Sometimes that is a mistake on my part, and I'm sorry. I was not feeling well on Monday, and I was not able to pass those out. So especially if there were to be a substitute or something, let me know, because I will work my hardest to get you a new one. Additionally, this next week it will be coming home on Tuesday because we have no school on Monday. Hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend. I wanted to tell you a couple of things about the spelling test this week. You will have about 10 different spelling words that you will practice. They will have a similar skill. For this week, I had 3 groups. One skill was consonant, vowel, consonant words. One skill was blends such as fr or dr or kl. And then the last group, we had the magic E. We tested the kids to see what kinds of skills they were needing, and that's what we discovered that your child specifically needed. So we had different skills going on during the week. Now, I also wanted to let you know that the tests after those 10 have surprise words. Surprise words follow the same skill that your child was working on this week, but they did not just memorize those words. I wanted to see if they could apply them. So you didn't have those to practice. They are to see if they can apply that magic key rule even though they haven't memorized those words. So those are a part of their spelling as well. And then finally, it's the dictation sentence at the end. And the dictation sentence, I'm looking for 4 different things with that dictation sentence. I'm looking for COPS, and I tell my kids COPS. Capitalization, organization, which is how neatly they write and how well they have spaces, and punctuation, correct punctuation, and spelling. Capitalization can also be, did they capitalize something that wasn't supposed to be capitalized? And if that's the case, they didn't get a point for that. My spelling tests are out of 20 points, and I take a picture of them after I grade them, and I put them up on Seesaw. I also send it home, but sometimes, as we all know, things get lost on the bus and that sort of thing, so it will come to you through Seesaw as well. I wanted to let you know that there is a way that I would like for you to be working with your kids on spelling, and that is remembering their left hand. And they do this in class, so they ought to be ready and willing to show you this. We read from left to right, and sometimes that's difficult for kids at this age. They want to start on the right hand side. So we always put a little dot on their hand, and we say, this is your left hand. We read from left to right. And so when they are spelling out a word, such as the word brag, I want them to sound it out and go br-a-g, brag. And start with this thumb coming out so that they're remembering to go in this direction. We're starting on the left, going to the right. I have them to do that during spelling tests and while we're practicing the words as well, so that they can get used to sounding each individual sound out. That'd be good for you to do at home when you're practicing as well. One more thing. We've got lots of B's and D's and P's and Q's all mixed up, and I thought I would give you a little trick to help you know how to correct that. I do this. I make a bed with my hands, and this is going to be a little backwards for you because the video is a mirror image. But what you do is this part of your hand is the mattress of your bed, and you've got B, E, D, B, E, D. So what I have my kids do is their left hand is their B, and they can use this as the stick to see which side the stick goes on and where the bump goes. So teach them to make their bed That's something we do in class. To create a P, you just make down your P. To create a Q, Q is always with E's and D's and Q's. And we are going to start counting those. Instead of dig, the word is incorrect. So we're going to do things as well. I hope that you understand that I am very proud of their spelling. They've done a very good job. I consider 85% and higher mastery, because they are getting to a point they're starting to understand. They're going to make mistakes. They're first graders, and learning the English language is very difficult. So 85% and better is mastery. So you can check those things. I'm also putting stars on Seesaw to show you how they're doing. Of course, if you ever need me, ask any questions. Thanks. Have a great long weekend.